Yeti here, and we're going to be playing some Dead Space. Hopefully this is fun. I'm not a sadist. I don't have it in me, so we're just going to be doing medium for now. Now, I had talked about this on the Thursday uploads with Alan Wake American Nightmare. I love Dead Space. I think it's great. Probably my favorite horror game of all time. Both the remake and the original. And the more I was actually thinking about it, Dead Space might just be like a top 10 game for me. It's up there. I like it a lot. Granted, I haven't replayed it, but check Isaac's commentary on the objective screen for additional information. Cool. I will let the cutscene do its thing. Once we get a little bit more time to talk, there's some things I would love to share about Dead Space and my personal experience with it. So, which I may have talked about in other videos. But if you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. But if not, you may have heard these stories, or maybe you haven't because you blazed through stuff, or just don't remember, which is totally fine. We're 3 minutes away. You know what? What time is it? 3 game minutes, or is it 3 real minutes?
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I wish I could just talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. It's strange. Such a little thing.
How many times you watched that thing? Guess you really miss her. Don't worry, we're almost there. You'll be able to look her up once we're on board. Sounds like you do have a lot of catching up to do.
Right, everyone, we're here. Sinking our orbit now.
All this trouble over that chunk of rock.
Deep space mining is a lucrative business, Miss Daniels. Aegis 7 is a gold mine according to prospectors' reports. Cobalt, silicon, osmium. Now, where is she? There she is. We have visual contact.
So that's Ishimura. Impressive.
The USG Ishimura. Biggest planet cracker in her class. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it all dark? I don't see any running lights.
Corporal, take us in closer and hail them. And stay clear of that debris field. We're here to fix their ship, not the other way around.
USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kellion responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura.
You're gonna need to boost the signal if it power's low.
Yes, we know. Boost the signal. More.
Never heard of a total communications blackout on one of these things. You'd think with 1,000 people on board, someone would pick up the phone.
What is that?
It's a busted array like we thought. Sounds like they're having problems with their encoder. You get us down there and Isaac and I can fix it. 48 hours max.
All right, you heard the lady. Take us in. Let's see what needs fixing.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automatic docking procedures a go.
What the hell?
Sir, the auto dock.
What is it?
We're off track. We're gonna hit the hull.
Hit the blast shields. Their guidance tether's damaged. Switch to manual, now.
Inside the magnetic field? Are you insane? Abort!
No! We can make it inside. Corporal, gave you an order.
The field's too strong.
Is everyone okay?
What? What the hell were you thinking? Were you trying to get us killed?
I just saved our asses, Miss Daniels. If we had aborted at that speed and distance, we'd have smashed right into the side of the Ishimura. Now settle down, let's get to work. Corporal, report.
I'm not getting any readings from the port booster, and we've lost comms and autopilot. It'll take some time to fix.
All right, let's get some extra hands from flight deck to help out.
Hold still, Isaac. I'm syncing up everyone's rig with the ship. Okay, we're done. Clean bill of health for everyone.
All right, we've still got a job to do. We're moving out.
All right, now before they start talking, first things first, I forgot how much of a crush I had on Kendra. Young me who played this game.
Use run to move quickly.
Okay. When did I play this? I played this in middle school, which is part of my story. So, as a kid, I will admit it, a fucking coward to a lot of things. Like, when I say I was a coward, I could not do horror movies, could not do horror games. Even the Killer Croc scenes in Batman Arkham Asylum made me stop playing because I was just so afraid. And again, being in middle school, being in high school, you get kind of made fun for being such of a pussy, honestly.
You
for
didn't
stuff
lose
like
power
that.
to the port booster. You lost the port booster. Unbelievable.
And so I decided I don't want to be afraid of shit anymore. And so I found the scariest thing I could possibly find, which at the time was Dead Space. And I'm like, I'm going to beat this. And not only was I scared shitless for a decent amount of it, but I have not been afraid of like anything since, basically.
Get over here and hack the door pad.
At least nothing crazy. There's some things I'm still not great with, but overall, like,
Two holograms to activate refined product at 14 trillion kilotons and counting.
so yeah, this game has a very special place in my heart just for that, because it made me really man up in a lot of ways. So, although I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't hold up as well graphically as I thought it would have. But also, I want to see something real quick. Visuals. Okay, so if we go like 1080 by, oh, that's 1024. So if we do, let's see how that changes things. No. Well, you know what? We'll leave it. I'll mess around with it. Actually, no. We're not going to do that. I can already see better with just doing that 1024. So we're going to start off here. Looks a little bit better. I don't know. I do want to keep it kind of close. I need to get this game on my original 360 because that's where I have it. So
Seems like everyone was trying to pack in a hurry.
damage.
There should be a security detail in here.
Yeah? Well, there's not. There's nobody here. I can't pick up any broadcasts.
That security console's still live. Isaac, log in and see what you can find. Kendra, get that elevator back online.
Power's dead. I can't.
Then reboot the damn power. Look, if we all cooperate, we can figure this out a lot sooner. Let's get that computer display up, Isaac.
All right, yes, sir.
Use the locator system to find your
Okay,
next
map screen. Okay. And that's just in general. And we don't need that right now. Yeah, I feel like I'm a little close to the screen. I can't tell if that's the PC port
Doesn't
or if
look
that's
good.
just
She's taking a lot of damage.
how the game was.
The tram system's offline. Getting around is going to be difficult. The air seems to be flowing again. That's a start.
What the hell was that?
Automatic quarantine must have tripped when the filtration system restarted. Everybody relax.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Not sure.
The hell? I don't know. Something's in the room with us.
Jesus! Open fire! Open fire! Kendra, power! Kendra!
Come on.
Isaac, get the hell out of there!
The doors are locked. Run!
My door's locked. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Get the fuck away from me, bitch. Really? You're hitting me that fucking much? Damn.
Run, Isaac! Get the hell out of there!
Okay, maybe now we'll kind of kick out. I don't know. still feels a little close for me. We're going to quickly see if we can adjust that. Desync. Also, is there... Let's try... How much of a difference does this make? Not that much of a difference, I think, but looks a little bit better to me, so I'm gonna just leave it like this from now on. I'm not gonna try to fuck with it anymore, unless, well, actually no, I'm not gonna try to fuck with it anymore. Drop their lungs.
Of enemies for extra damage. Use melee to knock back an enemy for a quicker escape.
Yeah, I think for the most part it's a pretty effective tutorial. I don't think we get games like that that really throw you in and scare the shit out of you so quickly. Yeah, overall, again, I love both games, both this one and the remake. And of course there's going to be differences. I think there's some things that each game does better. I actually like being immersed more as Isaac than as much as I love... I feel so bad I'm drawing blank on his name. I'll probably throw him in the description, or maybe I'll do like a quick note here. But Gunnar Wright, I think is his name.
Select and use health packs to replenish your health bar.
Okay, we don't... Are we out of inventory room? No? Okay, cool. So, and it's really funny, because playing the remake, Jesus Christ. Playing the original game, you know, everyone says Plasma Cutter's the best gun.
This is Benson. Everybody listen up. They use the vents. That's how they get around the ship. Stay away from down. Get back. Get back.
But in the remake, and you'll see it when I play the remake, I like don't use the Plasma Cutter at all. I actually think it, to me, it did not feel good. Okay.
Isaac! God, I can't believe you made it.
Isaac, we ran into more of them on the way over here. Are you okay?
More what? What the hell are those things? Is that the crew?
Keep your voice down. Whatever they are, they're not friendly. And half the doors on this ship are locked because of the quarantine. Now, we have to get to the bridge. But first, we gotta repair the tram system.
You're crazy, Hammond. You're gonna get us all killed.
If you listen to me, I will get you out of here alive. Now, what's wrong with the tram?
The data board is fried, but there should be a spare in the maintenance bay. There's also a broken tram blocking the tunnel that needs to be repaired. Damn it, everything is on the other side of this quarantine. We can't reach it from here.
No, we can't. But you can. Isaac, if I can get to the bridge, I should be able to access the personnel files. You fix the tram, and I'll help you find Nicole.
Bribery.
Use the map screen to check objectives and important locations.
Okay, so we have the mission. Cool. Yeah, there's definitely differences in both. I love both. Yeah, it's just gonna be a matter of adjusting. Also, let me make sure we're okay with everything. Okay, everything. Wait, shit. Shit. Good thing we caught this mid-recording, everybody, because otherwise that would have been another problem for me to deal with later. And by deal with later, I mean apologize for later. Get to watch me do stuff in action and fix the issue. Whoa. unlike Cuphead, which, again, I apologize for. Because I think Cuphead stuff has come out by this point. If not, then Cuphead stuff is coming out at some point, but I believe it should be out by now. Alright, so let's continue forward. But yeah, there's just so many good things about Dead Space, and I know Glenn tried with Callisto Protocol. I have feelings about Callisto that I will be sharing at some point. I'll probably be playing Callisto for the channel, honestly. Oh shit. Always stomp the carcasses. One of the biggest life lessons I've learned in this game. Damn, he got fucked up. And yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like Callisto. There's a handful of different reasons why people dislike Callisto. For me personally, I thought the mechanics felt really bad. Like, some people said the dodge was too easy. I feel like it was very unresponsive.
This is Benson, Tram Engineering. We think we figured it out. Smith killed one. Listen, forget about shooting him in the body. You gotta cut off the limbs. Grab a cutter, anything like that. Cut him apart.
Yeah, I really struggled to get into it. But I mean, I think the cast that they chose was great. I think the game visually is probably one of the best games on the PS5 that I've played.
Isaac, be careful. Shooting them in the body didn't seem to work. Go for the limbs. Dismember them. That should do the job.
But, yeah, and I thought the audio direction for the most part was pretty good. It just... And I didn't even get far enough to really be able to analyze if the story was good or not on a grander scale, but from what I remember, the story was a little underbaked. I definitely have ideas of, if I were in charge or if I was helping Glenn, what I would have suggested. Maybe at some point I'll be able to make a video talking about that kind of stuff, or maybe I'll talk about it when I play. We'll see. So it's LT and X.
Looks like that door is malfunctioning, Isaac. Try using the stasis module you just picked up.
How does she know I just picked... Oh, because it... Wait, no, that's like a gun thing, right? He attached it to... No, he didn't attach it to the cutter, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to use it with anything but the cutter, and you can use it with everything else. Alright, let's... Yeah, I feel like I'm so close. Wait, what did that say? No goo, no fear. Oh, no God, no fear. No God, no fear. Okay, so we're already stacking up on med packs, which is pretty nice. I don't know how fast we're going to need them, but there's no harm ever in being over-prepared, especially since we don't have to pay for anything at this point. I think once we have to start paying for things, then it's a little different. But again, I've played through the game before. I haven't played through it recently. This is actually my second time playing through Dead Space. And again, I should buy it for the Xbox 360 just as a nostalgia piece. I just have to find someone that sells it that's not GameStop, because GameStop is super scummy. And there was... What did I buy? I bought...
Your stasis module should be able to help you with that arm mechanism.
I talked about it in a different video. I was going to do Spec Ops The Line way earlier. I'll probably get it at some point. But they sent me a broken copy, and when I talked to them about it, like, oh yeah, you were like just out, like you weren't qualifying for the... like I bought it a day before they considered their Christmas or holiday sale, and they're like, yep, because of that one day, like, you don't qualify to get... I was like, this is bullshit. And good night. Is there another one? No, it's just the one. Okay, let's grab everything we can.
Listen up, car 8 is trash. We managed to get it back to the repair team, but has an auto load. I need a stasis module brought down here now. We don't get to see this shit off the track. We're gonna jam up the whole system.
Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, I'm not much of a screamer, I'll be honest, and I think a lot of people who do scream are doing it for camera. And I don't believe in being fake like that, me personally. I mean, if something scares the shit out of me, you'll know if something scares the shit out of me, but even then, like, it's pretty few and far between, I think. Oh, wait, because we have to...
Retracing damaged tram car. Please stand by.
There we go. Oh, there's a stasis refill, just in case you...
Isaac,
battery.
you did it. The tram is blocking the whole system. When you get the computer online, you'll be able to call the tram from the control room. Faster the better. I can hear something crawling around out there.
I was about to say, I almost hung up with my girlfriend. What was I doing? Oh, we see you, fucker. And quick stomp. Quick stomp. Okay. Tram repair. So it looks like we kind of did everything we need to at this point. Let me double check though. Okay, so we have to find the data board, which we pulled that out. Nothing else we can really do. I might upgrade for inventory space, but I can't remember if that's a separate upgrade or if that's just part of upgrading the rig. But that's probably going to be the #1 priority going forward, just so we are not worrying about the space. Okay. Oh, I see you. Okay. So we can't go anywhere. Let me... Okay, so I am going in the right direction. I'm going to try not to spam that as much as possible. Thank you for letting me out. We're gonna... Yeah, I should be probably stasising the necromorphs more, but just... We're not going to waste bullets on here. Back with the victor. Oh, that just didn't work. Oh, now is it working? Cool. Yeah, for people who are looking for fake gamer fear in screams and stuff, unfortunately you have to go to a different channel. I'm not going to do that. I mean, every once in a while you might get like a oh, out of me,
Isaac, I've patched into the deck security system. It took some work, but I've got the door to the maintenance bay unlocked. The data board should be somewhere inside.
Cool. Alright, let me quickly, while we have a second of safety,